Right, my people, to Pro Max today in Biafra land as the indigenous people of Biafra. Yes, as the Biafra Liberation Army has lost a member, the IPOB has lost a member in hot, fresh attack. Yes, the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa has also blown hot, has also reacted to this with immediate effect. All right, my people, without further ado, we'll be going into the details of this news. Remember, we are your one and only Let's Talk TV. All right, tension has risen in Biafra land as another violent confrontation between the security forces, the zoo terrorists, and the Biafra Liberation Army. The indigenous people of Biafra have left one dead and several injured. The incident occurred in early hours in the morning and has further heightened an already volatile situation in the region. The latest clash took place in the outskirts of the Biafra land, southeast, where there was reportedly a meeting and there was an attack in that same joint by the joint task force of the zoo military and the zoo army and the zoo police units. And according to the eyewitnesses, the forces ambushed the gathering, and this is where they were caught. While full details still remain unclear, it is confirmed that one member has been confirmed dead, yes, killed, while others are sustaining injury. The identity of the disease has not yet been released officially, but the death has sent shockwaves to the Biafran community, with many accusing the government of launching a brutal crackdown on peaceful activists. Local residents described the scene as chaotic, with gunfire erupting without warning. This one is coming from someone within the area. He said, "We heard gunshots and saw people running helter-skelter, running in every direction. Everyone was scared, and we had witnessed the attack from a distance." In response to the death, there has been a call for immediate, like I said, immediate retaliation, condemning what they called the state-sponsored terrorism, which is what they've been doing right from time. It is not a new thing. It is not something that is new one way or another. It is something that has been clear right from time. The tension has risen all over the place. Of course, CPM Ekpa has come out in a fiery broadcast and has blown hot, lashed out at the zoo authorities and vowed retribution over the deaths of the member. Ekpa, who has gained a full-time reputation for his hardline stance on the Biafra independence, condemned the zoo government for what they did, a cowardly and unprovoked attack on his people. He has come out and has said that this particular Black Day will not be forgotten at any point in time, but had declared in a live stream, which of course is being followed by thousands of his supporters and followers. The blood of these fallen heroes will not be in vain. The Nigerian government must answer for their crimes. We will continue to resist this occupation and we will not rest until Biafra is free. Ekpa's words have further inflamed and caused more reaction. The zoo government has yet to officially make a statement on the latest clash, but sources within the military have defended the action. Of course, that is what they will see as a necessary response to the group they consider a threat to national security. But my people, they consider these people a national threat to national security, while there are others, their own people, causing more mayhem than you would ever think of in your entire life, and they've not seen it, they've not looked at it as as national security calls. And people, it should just let you know how far these people are ready to go, or how far these people are ready to take whatever it is whenever it comes to anything that looks like it's Southeast or Igbo. Shows how backward they are and how far they would go to do anything.
The delegates. So whether you come up to the podium to speak or not, you participated. Being there alone means a lot, because we send a strong message to the world. We send a message of not going back. We send a message that we are ready to get our country. We send a strong message that they cannot bully us. They cannot shake us. This journey that we have embarked on, we are not going back. No matter what happened. After what happened in Finland, the Sabos and our enemy, they thought we're going to cancel the event. They thought we're not going to be in Finland. As you can see, I'm back in the United States of America as well. From the port of entry, the immigration asked me, where am I coming from? I let him know I'm coming from Finland. I went for Biafra convention. And he handed over my passport back and said, welcome back home. So those that thought they're going to get us arrested and all that sort of lies and propaganda. You see, I'm right here at our office in Maryland. You see, Mazioge is back. Finally, Biafran people, let's go straight to the point. Redeclaration of Biafra means a lot. The question is that, is it the end of all? Is it the end of it? No. So, what is expected of us or from us to defend it? When I spoke at the convention, we have one of our good friends from the Amazonia. At the time, I said, he made my job easy, because on his closing remark, he emphasized more about money. A gym. He said, what we need now is money. Number one, money, money, money. Why do we need money? We know what money can do. We need money so we can be able to get the logistic, the equipment we need to defend our land. Because our land needs to be defended, our land needs to be protected. And for any meaningful Biafra, please, I urge you, I beg you. Our security back home is touching. That is a red line. Don't mess with them. Disease from it. Don't be enemy of Biafra. If you are doing that, that means you are our enemy. And if you are indirectly or directly trying to stop our fundraising, that means you are enemy of Biafra as well. Let us refresh back 2.5, 3 years ago. We have gone through this part before. I don't want to start mentioning names, more than 1, 2, 3 individuals. And this is not the time again. We have to move forward. We're not going to go back and refresh our memory about how we fought to make sure our money is protected, to make sure our account is protected. Our account, our security is a red flag, it's a red line for anyone to mess with it. What changes for the past 2.5 weeks? I'll say for the past 2 weeks, Our Prime Minister is here with us. And everything is going very, 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 very smooth. We haven't had problem when it comes to the financial department. So what changes? We need to ask ourselves some serious questions. Our men on ground and our finance department is a red flag for anyone to mess with. Before our leader, our Prime Minister, was called for questioning, we have not complained. We have not had any problem. And our leader have not as well make any adjustment or complain about it. The question is that what changes? What is the problem? Please. Our fundraising, the same way we've been doing it for more than 1 month, 2, 3, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. And it's working for us. Our Prime Minister said, any mechanism, anything that we are doing that work for us, you don't change it. Our fundraising, the way we have been operating in the finance department, have been perfectly working, more than 100%. The problem we have, we just encourage more Biafrans to support so that we can be able to get everything that we need, everything that was required. Our weekly fundraising still remain as usual. Nothing have changed. We are still Biafrans. We are still fighting one common goal: to defeat our enemy. We don't want to have enemy within. Our enemy are the Fulani and the Nigerian state. Tomorrow is Friday. On Saturday, our fundraising as usual, 7 p.m. Biafran time. And on Sunday, we will be having a de facto fundraising. Don't fight our fundraising. Don't fight the source of the fund. If you do that, you are enemy of Biafran people. Please desist from that. And for every rep and admin, both continental, nothing have changed. In less than 2.5 weeks, we cannot change the table to where we don't know where the ship is going. We have a way that we'll be doing it, and it's working. So that way that is working, we still stand on that rock that is not shaking. And I, as the finance minister, I have not been paid to do this. It's voluntary. Why? At the same time, I'm contributing on my own as well, of which I am the pillar of the successful convention that we embarked on in Finland. For those that don't know, that tells you that I'm here to serve. I'm not here for what Biafra will do for me, rather for what I will do for Biafra. So I encourage everywhere meaningful Biafra, take the example from me. If I can be serving in my own capacity and as well contributing, doing the best that I can, I believe you can do the same. For those that know what is going on, and for those that know the truth, without me standing here before you, we're not going to have a venue where we hold our convention and make it happen. If I can stand and still keep doing what I'm doing, what about you? And if you are fighting it, that means you don't mean well for the Biafran people. You don't mean well for the Biafran state. 2.5 weeks ago, everything was just perfect and normal. What changed? Why now? We don't want to go back to what happened 2.5, 3 years ago. We know the fight we put on. We fought hard to make sure we normalize everything. Please, my fellow Biafrans, we need your contribution now more than before. After the redeclaration of our country, this is now, we are on phase 2. We are now on diplomatic war or diplomatic fight, which require a gym money. What we're supposed to be talking about is how to build bridges, not how to destroy. How to get more allies. How to penetrate inside the White House. How to go in, knock all the doors. Everything requires money as well. How to fund the people that are saving the life of our children, our mother, our sister. Not how to destroy our angels. We call them our angels. Once you step in that lane to destroy our angel, you are enemy of the state of Biafra. You are enemy of the Biafra people. During the time when our leader, Prime Minister, was here with us, he never dragged our men on ground to the, He never bring them to the public. Most people don't even know who they are. Please, we should respectfully protect their identity. We know the country that we are fighting, they are dangerous. We have some strategic positions that the Biafran people don't even know who operate in that capacity. Why trying to bring them out at this time to the public? Is there anyone trying to sabotage what we are doing? Our Prime Minister have a reason why he didn't. A lot of people don't even know those behind the scene that are fighting for us, those behind the scene that are doing some job work that is supposed to be doing. He have a reason why he didn't bring them to the public. Why now? Biafran people, this is just going to be a short press briefing. We hope to be with our Prime Minister soon, and that will happen faster than anyone ever believed. Sometimes things happen for a reason. And when it comes to the finance, to finance the movement, what we are doing, we don't joke with it. And we have been executing that perfectly for more than 1 year, more than 2 years. If we have had problem doing that, I believe, you know, our Prime Minister will be the #1 first person to raise alarm on that. Then, if you didn't, ask yourself question, why not? What changed? What is going on? Our weekly fundraising still remain every Saturday, the same time. We'll still be hosting town hall meeting. Nothing changed. Our website still remains the same website that have sustained us to this day. We have that website now more than 1, 2, 3 years and beyond. Why now? Nothing changed. Biafran people, what we need to do now, dig your hand in your pocket donate, support, so we can fortify our men so they can do the job for us and protect our land and chase our enemy from our land and fight back and chase the invaders from our territory. Thank you, dear friends. We just want to make this a short, brief uh, press briefing for those that think that anything have changed. Nothing have changed. We still remain Biafran people. We Biafran people are still the one funding our liberation army, and we'll keep doing that because we are fighting to protect our land. We are not terrorists. What we are doing is the right thing. And it's not that we need your cooperation. It's not that we need finance more than before. People that were supposed to be fighting are the terrorists and the Nigerian state. And it's time that we need to have more, be on a diplomat war, try to engage with the world leaders, and we move from there. Please, if just disregard any message or any memo you come across, Biafran people, nothing have changed. Our fundraising still remains the same way that we have been funding this movement for the past year, 2, 3, and this have been working. If you have not been working, reason with me. Do you think our Prime Minister two and a half weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, 1 month ago, 2 months ago, 1 year ago, he's not going to say something about it? Do you think he's not going to make changes? If he didn't, why now? Please stand your ground. Don't shake. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister of Finance. I thank all Biafran people who have keyed into this program so that your subconsciousness could be awoken and you could come back to the drawing board and to understand that, no, please don't put only me on the screen. Put the two of us. Thank you so much. Yeah. So that you could understand that the Prime Minister meant well for us and that he has sacrificed so much. I have seen many questions on the comment section and I will pick few. Some of you said the PA of the Prime Minister was suspended. Will you suspend the PA of the Prime Minister when the Prime Minister is not here? Or you are supposed to suspend him when the Prime Minister is here? So why suspend the PM of the Prime Minister when the Prime Minister is not here? I hope I'm still coming out. Finance Minister, can you still hear me?
Yes, yeah, you're coming out.
You are coming out. You are coming out live and direct. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much. All right. If the PA of the Prime Minister was suspended, did Prime Minister stay where he is and say they should suspend his PA? So, Prime Minister should have suspended his PA when he was here, not when he is not here. And now, the defense of Biafra land with the same PA of Prime Minister that you're talking about is the linkage to our angels on ground. So why will you be asking the question that the PA of Prime Minister was suspended? On what ground? No, I was just responding to those that are writing something in the comment section.
Yeah, just don't go on that PA side so that, just.
Okay, so our men on ground are intact and they are doing their work very well day in, day out. Funds are getting to them as at when due, and they are discharging their duties. While we were in the convention, you saw that the zoo terrorists tried to make a show of force. If the defense department, if the men on ground were not standing their ground and doing their work, and there was no fund remitted to them to do their work well and to get whatever they needed, the Zoo terrorists would have taken us unawares. So that is to tell you that there is nothing wrong with our defense. There is nothing wrong with our finance. Nothing has changed, and everything is intact. With our Prime Minister here, he did not tell me I should go and ask too many questions of where is my money, how is my money, how many we send to our men on ground, how many we don't send. So we have passed these kind of stages before, and so we want to tell Biafran people that as we come back here now, what I want to see all of you doing on Saturday, being the mega fundraising, is to make sure you come en masse, show up from all angles, and come and support our men on ground. Come and support this very government. Raise the funds and let the funds go far, 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 far as you can. Bring in more people that were not aware.
Honorable information. Let me just chip in something right quick. Let's ask ourselves a question. When our Prime Minister was here 2.5 weeks ago, what is the procedure? How have everything been going? The same way have not changed. The same means of communication have not changed. Why all of a sudden we want to change it on behalf of him? Our Prime Minister never complained. Do we even know who his PA is? A lot of people don't know. Why do we want to drag his PA to the public now? Is there any interior motive? Have the Prime Minister tell you who his PA is before? Why now? That is the question I keep asking. And the same way that our Prime Minister, I'm the finance minister, so I know how this show, how we run it. I know how we dispatch our duty. So I'm the first-hand witness before anybody. So I'll tell you, the same way that I have been dispatching my duty, nothing have changed. Who is trying to change it? What is the motive? What is the reason? We need to really reflect on this, ponder on it, ask ourselves serious questions. If we have had any problem before, I know who my boss is. He's gonna do something about it. Why all of a sudden things keep changing? The date that was initially set for our declaration trying to change, but all of a sudden it didn't change because that the date the process started and we finalized it on the 2nd. Why? Is it because he's not here? Biafran people, you need to use your tongue to count your teeth. We have gone past this stage years ago. Reflect back. We need to ask ourselves serious questions. If we have had a problem before now from back home, our Prime Minister will even bring it to the public. That's number one. Number two, I could have first-hand information. The same source, the same way, the same guideline that he have laid out that I'm dispatching my duty is the same way everything been operating. Even while I'm in Finland, I'm working, doing my job as well. While the convention is going on, I'm making sure that our land is protected. And that is our priority. No one, don't mess with our angel. Don't mess with the men on ground. Don't try to defund them. If you defund them, what will you gain? If anything happened to them, we know those who hold accountable. We have not brought them to discussion before. for more than 2 years now. Why now? We have not come at any time, talk about our account and bring our account to discussion or questioning before. Why now? We remember the time of accountability. Emeka, Livingstone and co. Where are they? That's why I say reflect back years ago. And for whoever disease from it, don't fight the Biafran people. Don't fight the government indirectly. Don't try to defund what we are doing in the name of you are trying to protect it. At the end, ask yourself question if you mean well. And for Biafrans, don't be a fool and put your money in an account that is not sanctioned. Our prime minister is just not with us for more than 2 weeks now. All of a sudden, account want to change. Everything want to change. Why now? Our prime minister is not dead. He will be with us shortly. Why not even exercise patience? What going on? We need to ask ourselves serious questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Finance Minister. You took some words out of my mouth. So another one that Biafrans should ask themselves is, throughout the time that Prime Minister is here, you always see Prime Minister in fundraising, right? And you always see